Group Head of Retail Banking, is going to join us. Oh, yay. And then, so we have the Corporate Communications Head. He also joins us in the studio. So we have a conversation on the Volta Relief Campaign. Bernard, so this relief campaign, you people are not done?
This record is not over yet.
We are not done with it. This is a relief marathon, man.
The thing is, there are some things that you can't do as a touch and go.
Yeah.
The campaign began in October. We started by just giving donations to people. We've sent truckloads of things to 20 constituencies in this country.
20 constituencies.
From Salaga, Yape, Kusou to, I don't even have to mention all, to Afram Plains South, Afram Plains North, to Afajato South, to Pando, to North Dai, to South Dai, to Esuejaman, to Shao Sudoku, to Adan, to North Tong, South Tong, Central Tong, to Keta, to Anglon, and to Ketu South. Yes. All these places have received donations from us, right? Wow. And then we also started doing medical outreach when we did with some medical personnel. We did the South Tong area, we did Central Tong. We also went to Anglon and Keta for medical outreach. So that was the second one. So we had the donation, then the outreach, and then of course the rebuild, where we put up structures in Tokpo, we put up structure in Pando, we put up structure in Ada. We're putting up a hospital and bungalows at Mepe, putting up a market at New Bakba. So all of that's happening. So the point is, the relief, the medical outreach is short term, but the rebuild is more long term.
Right.
And the rebuild is done in such a way that you don't just build something for people to stay in, but you build something that can then be used for something else.
That's right.
So it's never too late to have people to think through carefully, to observe you after many months and say, well, we want to be part of this.
That's right.
Sometimes it's good to come quickly and say, we're going to do a donation. But when people see that you are working and you have a systematic way of working, they also plan it properly.
And those who actually plan it properly come, well prepared.
So they are here.
And they do it in a massive style,
So introduce themselves.
I will let this voice introduce itself so you can connect the dots, because this voice is familiar.
This voice doesn't. This child is funny.
It needs no introduction.
You talk and let listeners guess what. Say hello. Let's see if listeners can recognize your voice.
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, this voice.
We missed this voice.
Hey. You used to do news in the afternoons.
Yeah.
And you had this control.
Yeah, man.
But even though the voice was so soft, she, like on a day like this, if she has like a minister, oh my God, she will grill in her sweet, gentle.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Matilda.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
Good morning. It's good to see you too.
Your voice hasn't changed. You haven't lost your swag.
Thank you.
So if you finish making the millions in Access and you want to come back on air, please let me have the first right of refusal.
That is very well noted.
What are you doing at Access these days?
So I'm in charge of retail banking.
That's right.
And that means that we have responsibility for the small business, the individuals, the high net worth, the women's initiative, bank assurance.
When you went into bank, I didn't know you would last. Not because you can't do it. Media is so addictive and media is so draining. So I'm quite impressed. I think you've done a decade.
A decade plus.
Yeah, you've done, and you've excelled at it because you have, usually when media people go into banking, I feel banking is boring.
And actually, in the beginning, it was. I think about a week or so ago, I was talking about my journey.
Yeah.
And one of the things was that moving from media where you get, instant gratification to now pushing paper and waiting. That was boring in the beginning. But you get used to it because at the end of the day, it's about impact. Yeah. And you make impact with media, but perhaps in financial services provision, you make even more impact because that's the lifeblood of life.
Of everything.
And
you started with I think you were doing some women banking thing.
Yeah.
And now you are retail. And Kale, retail is big. Retail is everybody except companies.
Wow.
Sometimes even small companies.
Yes, SMEs.
So retail banking is basically real banking in my view.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's actually doing proper banking.
Oh, these are the destiny helpers you've been talking about, man. No one else is here to help the destinies of our friends.
Is that my good friend?
David Akindele.
Yes.
Your first name, when I saw it, I thought I was here Chinese or something.
No.
What's the source of this word?
Oluwaseun. So
Seun.
So this is Sheung.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you think you saw? Shifu?
No, better see how it's written. It's very close to the Shifu
You see,
kind
the
of
thing
names,
is,
you know.
you can they can write either SEUN or SEGUN.
SEUN.
If I can even see SEGUN, it's still Seun.
So that's a
SEGUN,
different
right?
name.
Shegun. Shegun is from
Oh,
Seun.
that's
I
Shegun
thought it was-
Arinze. Hey, that one you're going to.
I thought it was a short form of Seun.
No. Short form of Sheun is Sheun. The long form is Olu.
So you thought you were seeing Sean?
Yes, I thought I was seeing something like
No,
that.
it's Seun. So
Seun.
Seun, what do you do at
David
Access?
Akindele.
I am currently the head of corporate communications.
Okay.
And
So-
management.
As they say in Ghana, yenim su yebisa. Nti, why are you guys here today?
All right, Matilda.
Well, I think it was, first of all, let me say congratulations to you and the team for the amazing things that you're doing in support of the victims of our recent disasters. And we thought that it was important for us to also lend a hand. As a bank, we have already been doing, I think in the last quarter, we did something called the Sandal and More,
Okay.
part of our sustainability initiative, where we're turning used vehicle tires into proper sandals for
Wow.
pupils, and we're distributing it across the country.
Wow.
Amazing.
And so that was something we were doing. But we also thought this is also an emergency that requires our support. And so we're here to lend our support and to make sure that the victims who have suffered through no fault of theirs, that they get the support and the interventions that are required. So that's essentially why we're here, to support the amazing things that you guys have started. As you were articulating, I was thinking, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I need to say this. I should have said this much earlier. Condolences to the Access Group because they lost. I mean, you know, there are certain losses that you hear and you feel a personal loss. Because I didn't know Wigwe, but everything he stood for and everything he did was the kind of leader you want to see in Africa, a champion of Africans. And you know, I was. Funny thing, I emceed the launch of Intercontinental Bank many years ago.
Right.
And the MD told me that the loan to start Access Bank was
from
approved at Intercontinental Bank. So to think that in less than a decade,
Came to
Access
buy.
became the biggest in that space. And for that guy to die the way he died, look, guys, condolences to you. Condolences to all of Africa. We've lost a great. So in your pain, you've still come to support us. So and I need to emphasize that. So thank you for coming. And is this staff? Because usually, just explain, Seun, is this the staff that are doing this or is the company itself?
So part of our commitment as a bank, sustainability commitment, is to give back to the community, inspire the people now and in the future. So the bank's CSR strategy is seen in two phases, from the corporate perspective and from the staff perspective. So this what we've brought to you today is from the both sides.
Wow.
You mean corporate has given and staff has also. wait. Before you don't commit, you know, when we say we don't commit something, means we have approved it.
Okay.
So usually when they say there's a football transfer,
Yeah, man.
if we don't commit, do you hear the bell?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Now we want to hear what the details of the support are. Then we can decide whether to don't commit or not.
All right. Thank you. So it's quite a list.
Oh, quite a list.
Yes, quite a
Okay.
list.
All right.
We have 80 bags of rice. to support
80 bags of rice.
We have about 80 gallons of vegetable oil. Trays of milk, about 160.
Jesus.
We have washing powders. We have bar soaps. We have well laundered clothes.
Sweet.
Boxed nicely. We have 80 boxes of mosquito repellent.
Hey.
That was supported by one of our customers, Contrapac. And also we thought that we can't do all of these things, giving back to CTFM to help us give to the people of Volta, without also supporting the building initiative you guys have. So we also added a value of 100,000.
You know, this one, so there's a saying in Ghana. You see, Paul and one bantam.
Yeah, I'll see any camera.
Yes, to wait. Paul didn't come early, but he wrote 2 texts of the New Testament.
It's funny.
Access didn't come early. But wow,
It's funny.
wow, that's serious. So apart from the relief items, the food, the drinks, and the materials, you're adding 100K for the building.
100,000 Ghana cedis.
My goodness, congratulations.
Oh, this is good.
Matilda,
This is good. This is good.
say something. Say anything. Campaign for. Say anything. Say anything. If you want us to vote to be president,
Straight up.
say anything you want to say.
I didn't realize I get such a blank check. I think it's important that, given that today is International Women's Day, that we acknowledge all the women who are doing exceptional things to make life better. And as a bank, if there's anything that we have consistently committed ourselves to, is to support women. And anybody who has been following Access Bank will know about our W initiative, which is giving value to women by providing financial, but perhaps more importantly, non-financial intermediation and services. And we just finished something we call the Womenpreneurship Pitchathon, where we gave women business owners grants, but also capacity, working with our partners in GIC and other international and multinational organizations. We have a program with the MasterCard Foundation, which we're rolling out very soon. And it's a $13 million on-lending facility. Now, in these days when everybody is borrowing at double digits, that is single digits.
Thank you.
And it's nowhere...
single digits.
Single, literally.
So that's below 10.
So, exactly.
Oh, wow.
And at a time when borrowing is around 32 plus. So that's something for women business owners and agribusiness to look forward to as part of the value that we're offering them.
A real shot in now. What's the name of the program again?
It's called agribusiness. Women in agribusiness. Financing,
Womenpreneurship Pitchathon has been done. And then you're doing this. Wow, this is incredible. So women can apply.
Yes.
Women business owners can apply.
Yes. So long as you're in the agribusiness value chain.
What are those of us who have women we want to do
You understand? You understand?
Yeah,
man.
It's open. It's open. You know.
No, thank you. We're really grateful. This is interesting because come at an interesting time. It's funny. Today I got a message, Kafi, I didn't tell you, from one of the communities. And I don't want to read it on there, but the guest was like, Charlie, this Easter, what are you guys doing for us? Because in a sense, now that you've adopted these communities, they expect you to come. Christmas, we went to some communities. So this Easter, we are going back to some communities to do donations. These communities that were affected by flooding. So what you've brought, we are sending straight. In addition to the project, we are finishing the building project by middle of March. And then we are going to stock it. And we build bungalows for the nurses as well. And we also have a market we're building. So, Charlie, you guys have brought the money.
No, you do.
In the home straight.
I tell you.
In the home straight. So, thank you, Matilda. And, of course, Sheung. Final word from Sheung.
All right, thank you, Bernard, and thank you, Caleb. I also thought it was very important to acknowledge staff and management of Access Bank.
Okay.
Especially my MD, Olumide Olatunji, for the drive and the push. And secondly, that this campaign we did was to commemorate the Valentine's Day.
Oh.
To show love to the people of Volta. That's why it's termed More Love For Volta.
Wow.
We are very happy to know that you can extend it even to Easter.
Yes,
to show the excitement.
Yes, please.
And also to talk about something very dear to our heart in Access Bank. It's the Stand Up More for a Better Tomorrow initiative.
like that.
I think we did it last year to support of management. Like Matilda said, we're able to give 1,000 school sandals to 1,000 children in 10 schools across 5 regions in Ghana. And because of the success of it, we've been asked to do even more. And what we are doing this year, we're still collecting tires from the public. So anybody wants to give us old car tires, please to come to our head office, ask of Eunice or Shadrach, or go to any of our branches within Accra, out of Accra, and ask for the sustainability champion. And they will take your tires from you. We'll take you to the journey, and we'll deliver this. Produce more sandals.
I like that. I like the idea. I like the idea. So basically, a way of it. You could give us some to send to the kids.
We're
Absolutely.
actually doing
So,
that. That's
yeah.
the plan.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
That's the plan.
So you are getting rid of tires and reusing them.
Sustainable.
Absolutely.
This is whoever thought of this idea needs an award.
Brilliant.
It's
We'll
great.
send it back to the team. Thank you for the
Ticks all the boxes. So thank you, Sheung
Amazing. Sheung David Akindele.
and Matilda Santesiedu, who's the head of
She is-
retail banking.
Yes.
And
David
Sheung is the
group
corporate.
corporate
Yeah.
communications. head.
Brilliant stuff from Access Bank. Thank you.
Thank you
Kafi
so
will go
much.
and take
wow.
the donation, take some photos.
Yeah.
I want to deal with St. Augustine's boys
Yeah.
before they go. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you
Access
so
Bank
much for having us.
They've
bless
made my day very, very bright.
I like that bell.